Some words: strong-willed, creative, fun, excited about life, energetic, confident, uplifting, and the list goes on. It's very long. I believe it's very long. I was searching for something that was missing. Started a few years ago. You know, you're working like usual, your day-to-day job, your 9-to-5 job, your 10 to 8 job, whatever kind of shift you have, and you're working as me, and I was just finding that I was not satisfied. I was not feeling excited about life. I was not feeling fulfilled. I had a paycheck like everybody else, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, whatever your paycheck is, but it's still not satisfying you. It's still not exciting you, and that was my existence for a very, very long time. And I knew something was missing, but I just didn't know what was missing. Sometimes I would just look out my office window and wonder, just talk to the Lord and say, something is wrong, something is missing, I don't know what. Until I started reading some business books. And I started out with this book called First Steps to Wealth. I believe that was my first really serious book that I started reading. And when I read it from cover to cover, it's watered my soul. I realized that there were desires in me that was just not being fulfilled. I had desires to create a business. I had desires to live a charged, exciting life. And that part of me was just being neglected. And because of that is what I realized was being absent at the time. So I was satisfied with working, but I was not satisfied with what I was doing while working. And that is what needed to change. So I decided to start creating a business. I searched for what kind of business I would like to create. Had a rough time trying to figure out that as well until I settled on Bible study, because I was really good at breaking down the Word of God. While I was doing the Bible study business and I was getting some raving reviews from the people that was reading my stuff, I realized people, when they were not in a job, instead of creating a job, they would say, I don't have a job, I don't know how I'm going to eat, I need to go send out an application, and everything screamed within me, and I constantly told them, but you have talents, you have gifts, why are you not using them? Come on, you could cook, create some cakes, you could do drinks, create some drinks and sell them. You have talents, you're a good speaker, use your talents to create your business. Everybody around, you know, in the same island, everybody around the island doing it. Some people doing it and some people is afraid to do it. And I would say use your talents to create your business. Use your talents to create your business. Because I was on the same journey and I understood that that is what was really missing. But most people actually wasn't really taking me on with this because they didn't really believe that it's actually workable, or maybe they just didn't have the tools to do it. To me, I believe that was my purpose, to let everybody know that you have a gift within you. And if you use that gift, you feed that gift, you strengthen that gift, you really grind into that gift, you realize that doors start opening for you. The Bible says your gift will make room for you. And that's the reason why I started my business. So that somebody will have an area called Positively Driven where they can go and get enough information to motivate them, enough information to create their business, enough information to go spiritually as well. Instead of neglecting your spirituality, you go along with it. It completely embodies the person that I'm targeting, the person that an individual would like to be, a positively driven person. There's different kind of ways of being driven, but once you're driven to something positive, whether you're uplifting your own life, your family member's life, your friend's life, you're creating a business, positively driven. Knowing that people need my help. I'm not saying that I know everything. but I might just know something that somebody else doesn't know. I might reach maybe 2 steps ahead than somebody that is just starting out. And if I could just give them a helping hand, a ladder, show them a ladder, and help them to get up the ladder as well, that keeps me motivated because I need to help somebody. It's all about helping people for me, serving people. That is a laugh. I started this journey in 2012. This is now about 4 years, roughly, after. And I am still learning quite a deal. It was rough and tough. First of all, I had to figure out, what am I going to be even creating a business around? It have to be something that is worth creating a business around. Then I had to figure out, how am I going to actually create an online business in the first place? I really didn't want to do a brick and mortar business, which is, you know, a specific location around the island of St. Kitts. I wanted it to be circulated. I wanted the word to be circulated throughout the world. I wanted to reach a whole group of people. I wanted to touch a whole group of people. I wanted to speak to a whole group of people because I like to present and speak. So I started out trying to figure out how to create a website, and my goodness, I couldn't for the life of me figure that, not even that out. I went from one place to the other trying to figure out creating a free website. That failed me. As I said before, I got hacked maybe more than once. And then I tried different products, wasting money left, right and center trying to create a business. Didn't work until I believe I punched into Google to create a business. Something I was saying, maybe trying to create a business or trying to create a website. And I found a website that said to create a website. And it's by Lisa Irby. And that was the first honest individual I found. I found a lot of information on the website. I found a lot of people guiding me to this direction and that direction, and I tried to follow everybody and everything was just not working. But Lisa Irby literally took you by the hand and tried to guide you to actually create a proper website. It's one thing to create a website, another thing for actually Google to accept the website that you created. 2 different things altogether. And she was screaming from the mountaintop about SBI, this site build it, this area that helps you to do just that, create a business and teaches you, try to help you to locate what to create a business on. And it sounded real exciting to me. So I said, well, it has to be the Lord leading me in this direction. So I went into Site Build It. I found the Site Build It website and I started paying a monthly amount, about $29.95, and they took my hand and they taught me everything I needed to know about creating a website. And I created a Site Build It website. That was my first website I have ever created. My biggest support is my husband. His name is JoanMaynard. I'm not going to call his middle name. JoanMaynard. That's my biggest support. When everybody else says that it's impossible to get done and everybody else is saying, Joan, why are you doing that? He understands that I can't stop. He understands my drive. He understands why I'm doing it, and he don't second guess me. If I go to him and I said, I need this to happen, I need that to happen, he helps me along the way, whether it's monetarily or support or just words of encouragement, because you just need somebody on the side. That is my biggest support. This is awesome. You will one day figure out that Brendan Burchard is the best at what he does. Come on, man. There is nobody else on the website that actually breaks down stuff as well, as good as how he does it. He has books that basically feed your soul. He says the words that you want to hear, and not only what you want to hear, but teach you how to create the business online. Everybody is good in their own field, but I found that Brendan is good in every field that I'm trying to get knowledge on. And instead of wasting time anymore, I don't waste any time. Nope, 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 nope. I just buy his stuff. That's it. I save my money and I buy his stuff. That's it. Brendan Burchard, my biggest mentor. I used to just listen to her, but not really listen to her. Then she died. Unfortunately, I did not get give that opportunity to see me learning what I'm learning. But when she died, it gave me a drive because how she died. She died, well, I was not able to even go on her deathbed. And she died of not being able to support her as much as I would have liked to. And it's like something I can't change, something I wish that I could go back and start a little earlier, but I really can't. And I believe that when I do make it successfully, I'm going to dedicate everything that I have or own to my mother. I want to flood my message straight through the world. I'm starting small, but I can see my business being large. I might be at the helm of it all because, as I said before, I love to present, I love to speak. So one day, I'm going to be a speaker. One day, I'm going to be in front of thousands of people, speaking and spreading my message to the world. I want to touch people. I want to change people. I want to motivate people to not only just feel excited or inspired today, but motivate them into action and give them enough tools to get to where they would like to go. You have people who is trying to create a business. They're really trying, you know, but they just don't have enough help. Everybody wants something from them. They want something, but they don't want to give anything free. They want you to have to pay for it. And I just want to just help them. My spare time, to be quite honest, is not spent typically like everybody else. Instead of watching TV or playing on a phone or chatting on top of WhatsApp, that to me is a waste of time. It actually grieves my heart when I see people do it, to be quite honest. I read books, business books, one after the other, and I'm not talking about business books that does not help in what you are trying to do. I'm talking about some really seriously nice business books from Tony Robbins, from Brendan Burchard, from David Bach, Danny Johnson, Brian Tracy. Not only business books, but finances. So while you're balancing the business, you're balancing the finances, and you find things that teaches you. There is a saying that says, if you want to keep knowledge from our people, put it in a book. It is so true. Because a book is going to cost you about $11, $12, maybe $20. But a book having so much information that it can actually change your life. A book did that for me. My mind was in one specific mindset. By the time I'm finished with the book, I could only see my future. How is that even possible? Just reading words. That's how I spend my spare time. I'm coming in your homes, under your bed,